These are the reprints we have been waiting for Yu-Gi-Oh! For so long now. Now I know we're kind of in a change of scenery. I am currently in New York, and so this is my hotel room. So we got two products, one of which was kind of like a leak, and the other one was just official information from Konami, where we saw some of the reprints coming up right now. So first of all, we have the structure deck Albas Strike. This is probably one of the most hyped up structure decks we've seen in a while, because it is going to be meta relevant, and also in the OCG it had really good reprints, in my opinion at least. However, usually Konami is known to take out the best reprints from structure decks when they come over to TCG. However, this time they only changed one card. A good one, but still only one card. The initial info actually came from some French person, I believe, because we saw the back of a structure deck in French, and so this way we saw all of the names. I'm just gonna go over like the reprints, because these are huge in my opinion. Like, this is the type of product in my opinion that everyone is gonna have to buy 3 of, just in case. Especially newer players, you know, just, you don't want to be the person to not have your ashes after the Soul Burner structure deck from a few years ago. There's always gonna be like one really solid reprint, and you don't want to miss out. So this time, wow. First of all, we have Chaos Dragon Legionnaire. Not the biggest thing, but still pretty cool. We have Artifact Side. We have the Collapse Serpent and Wyver Buster, and more importantly, we have Star Leech, Seifert, or Seifert, whatever you want to call that. So these are some huge cards for Dragon Link. Like, Dragon Link is already pretty cheap right now, and now you got your Seifert also. That's really solid. Now, more importantly for everyone though, we have Ghost Ogre and Veiler, two really solid hand traps, especially Ghost Ogre. This is like probably the best hand trap right now because you're able to out the adventure engine with it pretty well. We also got Pot of Extrav, which is really good. I think its price was like, what, 20 bucks or something right now. So if you're playing anything that doesn't use the extra that much, the Pot of Extrav is gonna be really good for you, whether you're like Eldritch or maybe some type of Altergeist or something along those lines. Basically the decks most people hate, but this is at least making them even more affordable, which is really nice. Then we have Called by the Grave, alright, and we have Dark Ruler No More, which is also a solid going second card. Some people see this as like discount forbidden droplets. It's not really the same thing. Anyone telling you it is kind of lying, and they're trying to cope. Still, you know, if you're looking for that budget option, this is probably gonna be a good one. Forbidden Chalice is also an option because it's a quick play, but this one, you know, can't be stopped whatsoever. Now we also have There Can Be Only One, which is a really solid floodgatey type deal. So again, right here you have your Pot of Extrav and your Tikaboo for your Eldritch deck, and then in the Eldorado set you already had like all your Eldritch cards, so that deck is hella cheap right now, except for the skill drains, I guess. Kind of sad there. But so yeah, overall really solid. Like, I'm surprised. I assumed they would take out some of the other good cards, but they didn't. Some people were joking that they would take out the Extrav and put in something really shit, but they didn't. So overall, pretty cool. However, the product that more people are going to be more interested in when it comes to reprints is the tin of the Pharaohs Gods coming out in September. Now we know these always reprint like really good cards, but this time it includes cards that so many people are asking for, it's actually insane. So we finally got some info about this. First of all, we're getting like a new art of Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, and Dark Magician. Of course, why not? We always need more nostalgia bait, right? For the reprints that they have shown so far, we have Ghost Ogre, alright, kind of whatever. We just got that in the structure deck. We got Ash, pretty solid because Ash is now a $20 card even for a common, so now you have one more printing of that, really solid. Lightning Storm, huge. Nibiru, huge. Forbidden Droplet, huge. And Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. So these are massive cards. Like, the Droplets is obviously the biggest one here. The Dragoon is pretty cool as well. The Lightning Storm is also very welcome. And then just really solid hand traps. Now, one word of caution. When these types of tins come out, usually they crash in price. Like, all of these singles go down so hard and people are saying, oh, the tins, you never make any money. They always suck. Sure, but as a player, buying all those staples then and there for literal pennies is usually a pretty good deal. Usually they're not gonna be ever that cheap again, and that way you get access to them and you don't end up missing out in the long term. So, you know, even if you're not sure, or maybe if you think like you're gonna get a friend into the game at a point later, try and buy those already, just at that point. Some of these cards will be literal dollars, and that way you have them and then you're safe, and you can always, you know, sell them, or you can just give them to that friend to get them into the game at a later point when they probably have gone up a little. Now, I'm not saying Droplets is gonna be $1, obviously, absolutely obviously, but some of these cards will be really low. So that's all. Hope you found this interesting. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.